All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to e-rev TV. Tonight, the TGLP finals between the two powerhouses, Pandemic and Evil Geniuses. So we apologize for the inconvenience there, as we were trying to get the servers situated here, and they're trying to do a restart. I'm not sure exactly why they're doing so many, but that's okay. I'm not a server nerd. But anyway, I'm going to be your host tonight, Anger, and casting with me once again, in case you just missed it or just joined us right now, will be Wansome. Hello, Wansome.
Hey, what's going on, Anger? And again, I am merely Wansome in the presence of Anger, as I was just reminded by our friend Moores in the channel. But again, sorry for the delay here, and we'll get this finals match underway, playing for some money here, and it's the top two teams in North America, like I said before. You know, I would get tired of watching these two teams play because they meet so much if it wasn't such a damn good match every time they met. So, it should be a good one, and it'll be a best of, well, it'll be a best of 2 and 3 if we go to OT.
All right, tonight what we're going to do is a little unique here. We're going to have 2 streams going up, so just click on that one stream, and no matter what, you'll get one of the 2 video casters. It will be Limek and Mayday tonight. So also, doing the shout-outs, besides myself and Wansome, is the man. Right now is going to be Triple 20 Trip. Good evening, and why don't you tell the people once again, in case they just joined us, how they can get a hold of us here at e-rev TV. All right,
I don't think he's here.
He's in the other channel.
Okay, well, we'll just tell you like this. You can head on over to... Yeah, you can go to the Game Search Network at #e-rev, and you can help myself or Wansome, and we'll definitely get those shout-outs over the air momentarily. So you can do that right now. We can definitely get some going out, as it looks like there's a delay. We're just waiting for a couple people from EG to ready up, and also Pandemic. We're going to go over the starting lineups here, the best of 3 maps. Pandemic has picked Crash, and EG has picked this map that we are on right now. It is Backlot, and of course the OT map will be Strike. So right now for the Marine side, we will have Crank, Keith, Curious G, Skins, and Nabor, the same cast of characters as usual. And for EG, we will have Deny, Wise Guy, Wombat, NTD, and Rob freaking Wiz. So those are the starting lineups here. They're going to get their screenshots here under the big powder smoke here. And Wansome, we're going to make predictions. And I know you made your prediction a little earlier, but again, why don't you make it one more time, and I will do the same, and we'll see what happens. Go ahead, fanboy.
Well, you called it there. As I've stated many times before, I'm a Pandemic fanboy. I love the way they play. I love listening to their war room. And I'm going to pick Pandemic. And you know, the only reason I say that, I'm probably going to pick Pandemic until they actually beat EG. So I guess that's what it will in a championship match anyway. So they, like I said, EG has knocked them off in many a championship, whether it be in Nerve, also the OCZ tourney, all kinds of things. EG has come out on top, but the way Pandemic is preparing, and they're getting ready to go to Europe with EG, I'm going to give this one to Pandemic, and you guys can give me all the crap you want, even though EG is probably the favorite here.
Yeah, I'm going to take EG, but it's going to be an overtime, and it's going to be settled on Strike, and what's going to be key is the SMG. So right now we're going to get back into that a little bit later here, as we're going to get underway here. Watch for the nerd nades, especially around the L turn, as Rob Wiz gets hit with one of those nerd nades right there from Skins off the start. So right now we have EG 2 men down, so a little 3v5 action here as Pandemic has the 2-man advantage. We have Prank, your lover there, wants to move it in towards the A bomb site, just kicking back by the L turn, trying to get some shots on Deny. Also NTT backing him up over there, and looks like Curious G also giving some backup here to Prank, and Keith taking out Wise Guy there, wants him. So right off the start here, shots being fired, and Pandemic showing up very strong here off the start.
Definitely so, and this is a very defensive-sided map, but here you see the experience from EG as they have now made this much more manageable for themselves. As it was a 5v2, it's now a 3v2, and looks like NTT will have the bomb in the MG house right now, and he is just a mess to watch play. He is twitching everywhere, and he plays about 1 inch away from his monitor. I can tell you that from watching them at Nerveland. He's probably one of the more exciting players to watch play at a LAN because he is so intense, and we'll see Prank go ahead and take him out with a 74U, but we have Deny taking Prank back. So it's going to be a 1v2 right now. It's all up to Deny right now. And he does not have the bomb. About 30 seconds left on the clock here. He's going up against Nabor and Skins, the new pickup there. And Nabor will finish off the round there with a 47 shot. And the first round here will go to the defense in Pandemic here on MP Backline.
Yeah, great job there off to start. So let's see if Pandemic can keep the momentum up and start a good rhythm here, especially on the map that EG has chosen here on backlots. I'm going to take a look at Pandemic off the start. Let's see what type of defense they're going to come out with. We have Keith and Skins moving to the A bomb site here. We have Curious G moving to a bottom 10 building along with Nabor. Nabor looks like he's going to handle the B bomb site and kind of shade there. Oh, Wombat takes out Nabor.
Wow.
A car kill there. Great job as Deny takes out Keith. So now the role has been reversed here. All 5 members of EG going up against 2 members from Pandemic, and Wise Guy cleaning up Curious G there. And again, back and forth action. NTT with the bomb here in the A bomb site. And let's see if he can get this down. Oh, he almost shot his teammate there, but he quite didn't do it as Rob gets the knife on Skins. 1-to-1 there, and everything is tied up. EG came out very fast and very strong there. So this is going to be a tight match. And again, who would you have to give the advantage to, at least for side choice here, Wansum?
Well, side choice goes to the defense without a doubt on this map, but and especially with single bomb. So what happened that round, we saw EG actually just wait out the nades, throw their own delayed nades, get the early kill, and they got an early pick going into A, and after that you had to watch Pandemic rotate, which on any map is a bad thing when you're on defense. So that round goes to the superior picks there by EG and just the timing of their nades. And we'll take a look here. Find the bomb. NTT is still in spawn right now. And I've actually watched them play this match in Europe, or on this map, I'm sorry, in Europe at I-33. And I believe EG did come out on top. I forget who they were playing. I think it may have been Tech9 or Fnatic, somebody like that, on backlot. And their defense was a hell of a lot of fun to watch. And their offense, they got 3 or 4 rounds and came back and won it on defense. So it's going to be a 4v3 right now in favor of Team Pandemic. We have Nabor sitting outside the yellow car by the tin can area. Wombat's going to put down Kisu there. And we'll have Rob Wheezy playing on the stairs here in the A building. Wombat has taken the 2nd floor of mid. Curious G is right below him right now. And he will have his 47 out. He is literally right below Wombat. Of course, they do not know each other are there. And about 30 seconds left on the clock here. NTT is going to make his way to this A bomb site. Probably put a fake down. And he's going to toss some smoke out back to the iron pilings. Give it a fake. See if he can't get that peek on somebody. He sees somebody in mid. He's going to take out Curious G. And just good, smart play there. Now it's a 3v2. Bama's going down, and that's like an extra man for EG as Skins and Wombat are going to exchange kills there as Skins and Rob Wiz are down. So 2v1, all up to Nabor here as he has spotted somebody in the 2nd floor of mid, got a 47, and Wombat will be coming out of bottom mid, and we will have NTT playing at the center block areas, and Nabor has been spotted, but not tagged up yet as he's going to make his way to a fake defuse. And come around the corner of this back A, see if he can't get a kill through the wall here. Takes down NTT. Now it's a 1v1, and Wombat is out front in prime position right now. Looks like Nabor is going to try and ninja this one and just hold it and see if he can't just stay alive. And it looks like he's going to do it. He gets the ninja defuse. What a great play there by Nabor. That's a risk you take. And once you do that once, you make them wonder. Every single round after that, they're going to pre-fire the bomb and show themselves because you got one ninja defuse like that. They're going to check it the rest of the match. And with a tight match like this, a round like that could be the deciding factor.
That may come to haunt EG later. It all depends. But nice job by Nabor there, getting that little sneak defuse in. And that really helps them here. 2-1 in the favor of Pandemic. So right now EG has control of the A bomb site. Right now Skins going back and forth with Rob. Skins takes them out with a 74. So Skins right now is going to have to watch the 2nd floor there, as it looks like we're going to have Deny possibly getting some shots. There he does. He takes out Keith there, so in the bottom A site. So right now we have NTT again with the bomb. Skins, Nabor going up against Wombat, NTT, Deny, and Wise Guy. So not looking good for Pandemic here, as EG is looking very strong in this round. So I guess it's safe to say they're going to be flip-flopping a lot of rounds, and this is why these are the 2 top teams in North America. You could tell already off the start that they're going to be just going at it. And again, like my prediction, I think this is going to go OT big time here, Eric.
You know, I don't know if it'll go to OT on this map. It could. And interesting thing that we've noticed about EG and Pandemic, and I'm not sure if I'm 100% on this, but I'm pretty sure that neither team has actually won their map when these 2 teams have met in the final. They both win the opponent's map, and then EG takes home the victory from the overtime map. So this is EG's map, correct, Ingrid?
Yes, it is, sir. And Pandemic again has chosen Crash, and Strike will be the OT map. So,
I mean, if history follows suit and things repeat themselves, then Pandemic should win this one, EG should win Crash, and the OT map should go to EG. But we'll see if things stay the same here, as there is just way too much smoke on the map right now. I count 5 smokes up as Wise Guy takes down Nabor there to give them an early advantage, 5v4. NTT firing wildly into mid, tags up Prank there, as Deny is going to finish him off there, so +2 there for NTT. And that'll make things, all of a sudden, a 3v5 as Wise Guy puts down Curious G, and this is just superb play by EG, getting these pick rounds as Rob Wiz and Wise Guy are going to finish things off here as you're listening to Stutter TV right now, as evidently I can't talk. But that's going to put us at 3v2, and EG has the advantage here.
Well, what I noticed there from EG, at least that particular round there, they went a 2-1-2 split, and one mid-man was rotating back and forth. So that is very key to get put Pandemic on their heels, and which they're doing now. So let's see if they can try to mimic what they just did here. Deny going top A, and that seems to be a common occurrence from Deny. He's going to hold that down along with Rob. He's moving into bottom A. We have NTT again with the bomb here and in the mid by the APC. Now this is the same shot they keep running. Let's see if Pandemic can see this and actually kind of change their defense a little bit. NTT right now is going to get this plant down. He has backup here from Rob Wiz. Deny with a double kill, taking out Nabor there, and along with another Pandemic teammate. So Wombat taking out Keith, and that will clean things up. 4-2 right now. EG with the team ace, and this is looking very, very good from the offensive side of EG right now. We're going to head on over to Pandemic's War Room. Let's go there now.
I'm flashed by metal. Nice.
Bombs
That's
down.
exactly
Nice,
what we
dude.
need to do.
Bombs down, guys. Mid.
Right here, right container.
Got red, got red. I don't know.
Street.
I got him. He's on ice street.
Top man.
Top man.
Wow, all over him.
Don't peek him. Don't get 1v4. I'm watching his generator lurk.
Are you guys watching Windows, or what are you doing?
I'm not.
I'm watching the
hiding
windows
by-
soon.
Can't really leave. The bomb's down stones.
He can't go ice street without me seeing him.
He can go fire from burning key, so
Very nice round, David. Come on, keep it up.
Okay, we need to
We're
A4
back
them,
here,
so let's go.
4-3 as Pandemic picks up another round, so they get a little bit closer here. And let's see what Pandemic's doing off the start, Watson. Why don't you take it away, and let's see what if they change things up again. 3-2 split from EG, 3 going to the A bomb site. So let's see if they can try to counter that from Pandemic, Watson.
They're doing a pretty basic strat here, really. They're going to let Skins push into bottom A. Kisu is going to throw the delayed nade to the L turn and then move into the A site. Skins is pushed all the way out. And other than that, it looks like they have one go mid, one go 10, and one go B. And that's generally a pretty basic strat here as Rob Wiz opens up the round with 2 kills on Prank and Curious G. Kisu falls to Wombat, and now it's a 5v2, and here comes EG Anger. As Skins and Nabor are going to answer back, though, as Wombat and Deny go down. So NTT, Wise Guy, Rob Wiz going up against Nabor now. So let's find Nabor, see if he can make some magic happen here as he's playing at the B bomb site. Gets a kill on NTT. And sees somebody in the street there, gets another kill. Now it's a 1v1. Let's see where his opponent at. He is right around the corner. Rob Wiz, former teammates, going at it right here, and he is taken down. So Nabor will fall there in the 1v1, and that's a 5-3 right now in favor of EG. And I got to tell you, there's probably no other player in the game that I would rather not be in a 1v1 against other than Rob Wheezy himself.
Yeah, very close there. Nabor almost picking up another clutch there. I'm going to take a look at EG here. Wise Guy is going to the B bomb site, and Deny got stuck there on the L turn, but he does make it safely as the smoke's being deployed around them. He's going one-on-one right now. Takes out Skins in bottom A, so Deny is probably going to make his position here on top of A. Nope, he's making his way into bottom A. He's going up against Prank. Prank taking him out through the little hole there and a little vision there, and he gets it, takes the kill there. We have Rob now in the bricks now trying to make his way into, it looks like he's going to go mid. Nope, he's going to go all the way back to the spawn area possibly. And Wombat right now taking out Prank. So Keith is all by lonesome. NTT with the bomb right now, trying to get it down in the A bomb site, but he's being really cautious here as Keith is in the scene of the crimes. Let's see what's going to happen here between Keith and NTT. NTT moving to the top A right now. We have Keith trying to move. He's just holding up, very patient here in bottom A. Let's watch NTT there as he knows he's kind of in the same vicinity here. Nope, doesn't do it. Let's take a look at Keith here as he heard him jump down. Let's see what he can do here through the little hole, through the pillar there. No, nothing going. Oh, great shot from NTT with his 74, taking out Keith. So 6-3 as EG picks up the lead a little bit more here in their favor. Let's see what they can do here in the next round, Watson.
All right, I'll take a look here at EG off the start and switch over to Pandemic and see what EG is going to do here. Looks like going to have 2 to B, 2 mid, and one pushing A pretty fast, using that little L-turn corner to stay clear of those nades, as Skins is going to be the only one playing at A this round. It looks like this may be a pinch approach here from Pandemic as they get 2 nade kills. Rob Wiz and Deny are both out early, 5v3 in favor of Team Pandemic right now. NTT will have the bomb in the L turn, so this will be an A push for now as he can rotate. Wise Guy going to put down the board as he made well, he just peeked top B there. Probably shouldn't have done that, as that's going to put things to a 4v2. NTT and Wombat. It's Kisu gets the kill on Wise Guy, and NTT is going to have 4 players to put down now as he does have the bomb, so he's in prime position there. But it would appear Pandemic is all set up as Skins is playing all the way back in spawn, just peeking with that 47 through the back entrance by Iron Pilings there, and NTT is going to make a run for it here, and he's getting tagged up from all over. He's twitching like crazy, goes down to the ground, pulls out a 47, and finally gets taken down by Prank there, and that's going to move things 6-4 here. And if you're Pandemic, you've got to get these last 2 rounds if you have any hope of walking away on the offensive side, unless they got something special planned. But with Nabor, I wouldn't doubt that at all, Anger.
Yeah, right now it's just very, very close here. Again, EG doing a nice job inching away though. And let's see what Pandemic has up their sleeve. Smoke being deployed again, and that smoke from EG is really helping out here, giving them the cover that they need to get into the A and B bomb sites. And right now, Rob taking out Curious. We're going to take a look at Skins now. He does take out Wheezy there in the mid building here, so we're going to take a look at Skins as he's moving back towards the A. NTT with the bomb. He's going to see Skins probably in just a second here, as nope, he gets taken out there. Wise Guy taking out the board, Deny taking out Skins, and Keith right now the last man standing. And it seems a common occurrence there as Wise Guy takes out Keith, so 7-4 right now. And EG is putting on a pretty good clinic here on Backlot.
Yes, indeed, and you guys just witnessed the glory that is Rob Wiz. They cut him loose with that SMG. No scopes on this map, thank God. Every once in a while you might see somebody pick it up on offense to try to make that early pick there at the Iron Pilings. But Rob Wiz has a 74, and he's doing what only Rob Wiz can do with it, and he is a one-man wrecking crew. He got very, very quickly into the middle area that took down 2 members before he fell, and that's trading kills right there. That's why EG is so good. And not only that, the rest of EG has really... At the beginning of this game, when they were still the Doctors, you know, it was clear that Rob Wiz was the superior player on the team, and the rest of his teammates have really picked it up and shown that skill and experience and have really come to his level of play, as this is going to be a 5v2 right now. 5v1 as Rob Wiz is the last one left, going up against Pandemic here as Prank goes down to Rob Wiz, and he will be playing inside the A bomb site, but does not have the bomb. The bomb is very far away. He's firing onto Kisu, but gets taken out with a headshot, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will be 7-5. Not a terrible round by Pandemic, but a terrific round by EG.
So as things are getting changed here, we're going to, again, EG doing a nice job, but Pandemic really needed that round there. So let's see what's going to happen here as the tables will be turned. Pandemic will go on the offensive, and EG will go on the defense. And Wansum, this is where EG will make the money here, especially on their map. Putting on a nice defense will really help them out here and really clean this round up, or this map. So let's hope, at least for them, that they can do that. But again, Pandemic is no joke on the offense. They're very aggressive when they need to, and they're also patient when they also need to. So let's see what type of team Pandemic will come out with here in the first few rounds, Eric.
Pandemic is probably one of the more relaxed teams in this game, period. They play pick strats the majority of the time, but we'll see e-rev here coming, or I'm sorry, his TGL Judefender just messed me up there with what he said on screen, but we'll take a look here at Skins and Prank as they've pushed very, very quickly, but we do have Rob Wiz making the ladder jump there, and he gets 1 kill on Skins and just flanked them from up top. And Prank gets the kill through the wall there on Wise Guy. He knows Rob Wiz is still there, and Rob Wiz is going to put down Prank, and there's a guy that can hold the A bomb site by himself. So we'll look at NTT coming through middle, Keith and Curious G both playing sort of by the middle building, Curious G all the way into the L turn, as Nabor is going to put down Rob Wiz, so he is out of there. And it'll be now a 3v3 actually, so things are all tied up. Kisu puts down NTT, advantage to Pandemic. Nabor, Keith, and Curious G going up against Deny and Wombat. So we'll look here as Keith puts down Wombat, so now we have a 3v1, and Pandemic just needs to get this bomb, put it down, and camp it out here, as Deny is going to put down Curious G there from the grass, and Keith is going to finish him off there. But that's, you know...
Dude, Deny was freaking in the prone, crawling like a freaking turtle. Oh my God, that was classic seeing that in the third person. Oh my God, dude, my balls hurt. Anyway, as we're looking at Pandemic off the start here, We have Skins, Prank, and Curious holding off, waiting for the nerd nades to get set up here, and nothing going here. Smoke being deployed, and it looks like we're going to have a 4-1 split. Pandemic has made the decision here to go A. Prank has leading the charge here as he's going to make his way into top A. Curious G holding off in the L turn. Very surprised at that, but again, he's in the safe area, it looks like. As we have NTT there, or Denied taking out Keith. I apologize about that with the 74. So right now it's going to be a 4v3 matchup. The one-man advantage going to Pandemic here. So let's see what transpires. As Curious again holding off in the L turn. Skins hanging out by bricks. And Curious needs to get this plant down. He needs to move over to the A bomb site. Let's see where Wise Guy and NTT are. And right now we're going to take a look here. Wise Guy for EG. Oh, nice shot there, taking out Prank. So this is really going to help the cause here, even things up. But Wise Guy by himself going up against Skins, Nabor, and Curious G. Little 3v1 action here as Wise Guy is in the basement of A, and he's going to have a tough task. Oh, nice shot there on Skins with the 74. Nice. Curious gets the plant down, so now the extra man, I guess you would say the bomb, in the favor of Pandemic with 38 seconds working against here. Wise Guy, Nabor in mid area, and Wise Guy right now probably going to be meeting up with Nabor in just a few here. Nabor by the APC just makes his escape there as Wise Guy is circling around. He knows the plan is down, and oh my god, this could be an epic clutch from Wise Guy. He takes out Nabor there, trying to get the defuse. He has 19 seconds he's working with here. Curious now is flanking around into the bottom A bomb site. Wise Guy is just playing ring around the rosy a little bit here with Curious G. Wise Guy with the fake defuse here. Curious again going one. Oh no, Wise Guy takes him out. He's got 6 seconds here, and he's not getting to get it done, but very, very close there. You got to give a 90% try there for Wise Guy. He almost got it done there, Watson. That was almost epic. But again, he does take out all the members from Pandemic. So everything is evened up here, 7-7, as things get tightened up here.
That was actually a very smart play by Skins there, just firing once and then letting him know that he had the bomb covered, and he ran away, which forced the offensive or the defensive player there to chase him. So smart play there by Skins. And I tell you, each time we cast these two teams, they make me feel worse and worse at this game. As Deny gets a double nade kill off the bat. I don't want to miss that one as Skins and Keith go down. But on a map that I would have thought to have been purely defensive sided, these two teams have proved me wrong, and they'll probably continue to do so. So they're just a hell of a lot of fun to watch here. As Prank is sitting out back of A. NTT is playing in top B right now. Curious G is the bomb man. He's going to cook a nade, throw it top A, and he will be moving towards the front and get taken out by Wise Guy from top there. Rob Wiz puts Prank down as well, and now it's all up to Nabor here as he is taking fire from every direction here. He's going to jump out, put some fire down on somebody there. He's going to hide behind the refrigerator, grab a snack, put down NTT, and get back up, and Wombat puts him down with a 47. So that round will go to EG, and in a fashionably manner there. So right now we'll do a little e-rev scoreboard rundown for you. On top of the EG team, we have Wise Guy at 16-7, Rob Wheezy 14-9, 14-10, and 10-8 there from Deny and Wombat. On the other side of the spectrum, we have Nabor at 14-10, Skins 11-11, he's even, and 9, 7, and 3 from Keith, Prank, and Curious G.
All right, right now we're going to take a look at EG as Deny now is wrapping around. He's going towards the L turn, and this is his classic, and there he is. He's going into the prone once again, but nothing there. No enemies there, but Nabor hanging out at the spawn, and he does take out Deny. So something was up Nabor's sleeve there, as that was pretty weird. I didn't expect that from Nabor, but it did turn out to be a positive thing, and it worked out for them. So we have Wombat right now in mid-building in the garage. We have Rob now working his way back to mid-building here, or mid-connector. Skins right now with the bomb on top of the apartments, making his way on the stairwell. He's just hanging out and seeing if anybody's going to rotate or flank him. Nabor right now working his way, trying to get some, maybe a possible peek shot into the A bomb site. Wise Guy just hanging out on top of the A bomb site, just chilling out there, smoking it up. And Curious now working his way towards the B streets right now, and he's just hanging out, and Wombat right now getting some shots on him in mid-garage, so he's been found here by Skins. Skins trying to get some shots also with the bomb. So right now 28 seconds here. Skins needs to work very quickly here as he's making his way to the B bomb site. Probably a smoke going to be getting popped there. Yes, it is, ladies and gents, as Curious takes out Rob there with the 74. So right now it's Wombat, Wise Guy going up against Skins and Curious, and Skins gets the plant down. So 40 seconds here for EG to do something. Wise Guy right now in near the right now outside of A, making his way to the connector, trying to get some shots there on Curious. Curious now getting a reload, possible 1v1 matchup there. Nothing going on as Wise Guy is moving back towards the mid streets into to the B bomb site here. As it looks like we have Skids taking out Wombat, but there it is, Wise Guy taking out Skids. Curious cleaning things up, taking out Wise Guy and Curious there. Nice job, 8-8, and this is the first map, Wansome, and if this is any idea of what we're going to see in the next map, this is going to be a tight turn or finals here between these two teams.
Absolutely, and you know, I got to say, I wish both of these teams the best of luck in Europe. You know, they had a little bit of a squabble there at the first Nerve Land. They kissed and made up, and these two teams have been helping each other out a lot in order to get prepared for those big European events, and hopefully they'll do North America proud. Canada and the United States there, so we'll definitely be watching for that as NTT gets the kill on Prank. Rob Wiz falls as well, so 4v4. Wombat puts down Curious G, and let's see where the bomb is at for you guys this round, as that will be Skins with the bomb already into the A bomb site, gives it a fake, going to try and get somebody to peek him here. He does get pre-fired from middle. He's going to peek it a little bit there, as Deny is going to move to flank, back behind the front barrel, or I'm sorry, by the cinder blocks there, so that will be a battle there. Wise Guy playing in mid. We have Nabor is going to peek mid actually from the B bomb site, so it's a 2v2 right now. And if they can get this bomb planted, then the advantage will fall to Pandemic. But Deagle there from Deny puts down Skins, and Deny has found the bomb, ladies and gentlemen. He is literally sitting on top of it, and he's just going to camp that out a little bit as Wise Guy is in mid. Nabor is going to have to make his way all the way to the A bomb site with 40 seconds left on the clock here, and he's going to get fired on from Wise Guy there, so that'll end that round 9-8. And this is what you love to see, Anger. Close matchups, great players, everybody playing, you know, their best. Or, you know, there's maybe a few players here dropping some low scores, but they're doing utility work for their team. And I can't wait to watch the rest of this match as well as the next match.
Yeah, what I like about this, especially for like the up-and-coming teams here, you can really take a page out of both teams' books. You can see a lot of everything here. A lot. Oh my God, Rob Wheezy with a double nade kill, taking out Nabor and Curious there via the car there. Great nade, and Skins and Prank are the last two here for Pandemic, going up against 4 EG players. So what I was about to say, though, you could see a little bit of how these teams just really rotate, work on the bomb sites, a lot of teamwork, and you could take a page out of these books and really see how you can clean up your team's work, as is now 10-8 in the favor of EG, and EG is really lighting it up right now. And we're going to take a look once again at the e-rev scoreboard. We have Wise Guy going 20-8 now. He's hit the epic 20-bomb status. Rob Wheezy going 17-11 for Pandemic. Nabor going 17-13, and Skins going 15-14. Take it away, Wansome.
I'm going to watch Prank and Skins here as they are on a mission to hell right here, coming into the A bomb site as they're throwing nades left and right. Somebody went top on him there, and the Wise Guy is going to put down Skins there. I believe that was, yes, in top A. Prank is in bottom, and he will be pushing up here. Let's take a look at him. And he does not have the bomb. The bomb was with Skins, it would appear, which is a very poor decision, in my opinion, to rush that bomb up top, because now the opposing team knows where it's at. They can camp it as Nabor and Curious G are going to put down Rob Wiz and NTT. Prank going to make his way up the stairs here, see if he can't get the kill on Wise Guy, and he does, and that's just, the communication in the Pandemic vent is incredible. And I guarantee you that Prank would not go up until somebody was firing on him and he knew about it, and you know that may be common news to anybody else, but if you listen to these guys in War Room, they're insane. So it's going to be a 2v2 right now. Bomb is still up top. Nabor is going to be, let's see, he's playing in the middle area by the air conditioners toward Tin Can. We'll have Deny in the back iron right now. Wombat playing in middle, and Curious G is in bottom A. So he is actually clear to go get the bomb if you should so choose to. And he is going to be pre-fired from the iron pilings there, so they know where one player is. Now, where is the other? As looks like Deny is going to get put down by Curious G, and that was just a little bit of careless play there. Curious G going to go pick up the bomb, head down to that A bomb site, I'm sure. And it will be Wombat moving out by the... he has been spotted by Curious G. Now Nabor is going to move on flank and take him out from behind there, and that's just great communication yet again from Team Pandemic to make this 10-9, and Pandemic is not going away easily here. And as far as you look at the Pandemic scoreboard, if you don't think their leader wants this one bad, Nabor is 19-13, and he'll tell you himself he's normally a support player for his team, and he's topping that team right now at 19-13, almost has the 20 bomb for his team.
All right, let's go to Pandemic's War Room. Let's head there now.
He knows I'm up here. He knows I'm up. Generator, pushing up, generator.
They could be in Mare.
They know I'm up A.
One's Elmo. I faked it. One's mid by red.
Mid's dead.
I'm gonna get a reel down. I'm reeling it.
He could be metal because he didn't cross.
Got another one mid, another one. Connector, connector.
Do you know where both are? One's red.
Rob's it. 1 on 2, guys. Rob's lagged out. Nice. 1 on 2.
Good job.
Rob's lagged out.
999. Go kill him quick before he comes back.
Alright, they called it dead.
It's chill. It's dead next round.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
kill
10-10,
him.
guys. 0-0. No, he's
We
gone.
can't lose this round anyways.
All right, we're back to live action here as we have a dead round, ladies and gents. Looks like Rob Wheezy hit the epic 999 status, so we're going to get a timeout here. And maybe Wansome, you can explain to the peeps, in case they don't know how what will take place now that we have a 999.
Well, actually, it would appear he came back somehow. So I guess this will not be a dead round. He was 999 for at least a minute 45 seconds there. And Pandemic being courteous there, not going to kill him, giving him more time to come back into the game with the dead round, which would have been this round, but not anymore because he's back. So that was a mouthful of a whole bunch of useless stuff that you guys didn't really need to hear, and you'll never get that time back, and I apologize. So let's keep casting. Let's take a look here at Prank and Skins as they're going to throw set nades towards the back A area right now, trying to slow down that A push from the defense. And Prank with that SMG is going to come in hard and fast here to the bottom A. He's going to get pre-fired by Wise Guy as he gets 2 kills to open up the round. And that's going to make things 2v5 right now in favor of EG as Wombat and NTT both get kills. Deny finishes off Skins. That's going to be a team ace for EG coming back from the lag out of Rob Wiz the previous round. So that's always a big statement, and that can affect you mentally if you're Pandemic right now. So they're down 2 rounds, Anger.
Well, you know, Wansome, that you have Deny coming into the mid area. You know he's going to be by the L turn Deny, and they still can't stop him. He's doing a nice job. They're preventing Pandemic from moving into the A bomb site or making their way into mid. And Rob Wiz right now is on top here. Oh, nice shot. They're taking out Skins with the 74. They have control of the A bomb site, and if they do, Pandemic has really big time troubles trying to get that plant down in A. So they're going to have to rotate possibly to B. We have Curious right now in the L turn. Wise Guy on top of A. Shots being fired. Prank taking out Rob, but Denied shooting Prank right in the back. They're taking him out, so back and forth action here. As right now, shots being fired from both sides. Curious taking out Wise Guy, so Deny, Wombat, and NTT going up against Nabor, Curious, and Keith. So a little 3v3 action here. Let's see who will come out on top. Curious right now at Bricks. We have Wombat at mid area there under 10 building, and Deny in mid building right now trying to get some cover as he reloads. Nabor bleeding out a little bit here by the APC. Keith taking out Deny there, as again back and forth action between these two teams. You can see how tactical it is, because again as they're rotating, they're being really cautious to want some, but again they know what's in stake here, a lot of money.
Let's take a look at NTT. He has made the jump that few can make. I've seen Nabor make it as he's going to hop down as soon as I say something about it, as he jumped up onto the balcony there from the B stairs and sort of had control of the middle from there. Keith is actually on roof, so if they get the bomb down here, he is in prime position to hold off people from the bomb. Nabor gets the kill on Wombat, and Curious G will put the plant down now with 14 seconds left. And if NTT can come up with a crazy shot here, he can actually win this round for them. But bomb is going to be planted by Curious G. Nabor is playing in bottom A. Curious G in bottom A. We'll have Kisu up on top of the roof, and NTT will fall to Keith's SMG. So 11-11, and Anger, you might be Miss Cleo because this looks like overtime to me.
Yeah, well, when I was saying overtime, I meant the overtime map. But hey, I'll take the credit for this one because it is going to go. It is a nail biter here, Wansome, and you know you couldn't expect anything more but an OT. Especially in the first map. So just sit back, drink a cold one, ladies and gents. If you're at age there of 21, you want to, you know, promote drinking underage. But yeah, go ahead, drink some soda, beer, whatever you got. Just sit back and just chill with us here as you can get entertained with EG and Pandemic. And again, 11-11 here. As I'm going to take a look at Pandemic, they're taking a lot of time coming out of their spawn here. This could hurt them. As right now we have Rob taking out Prank and Keith with a double kill taking out NTT. Now it looks a little bit interesting here as it's going to be 3v4. Pandemic has totally rotated back to the B bomb site. They're trying to get into some cover here into the apartments. So let's see what they can do. Right now we have Keith on top of top mid building, triple top there, as he's got the cover there. Curious there, trying to get some shots under the apartments there towards B. Rob right now in the mid connector. He might get shot up there from Keith as he's got control of the top area. So let's see what will happen as right now Deny moving in and into his usual spot, but he gets taken out from Keith. Keith in a key position there wants him in the top. He could pretty much take a look at the whole landscape there of the map. So right now Rob, Wise Guy, going up against 4 members of Pandemic. The plant looks like it's about to get down here as Skins is going to do that. He does. Oh no, he does it. Yes, he does. As nope, he does it. 20 seconds here as Wise Guy takes him out right when he got the plant down. As it looked a little confusing there, as Rob right now he's going to get control of the B bomb site. And what a oh my God! 12-11. Oh my God! You were talking about this at Nerve wants him about how good he is with a deagle, and there it is, ladies and gents.
He needs no other
perfect reason why.
He doesn't need another weapon. Rob Wiz walks away with that round, gets 1 kill on the board, turns around, whips out the deagle while he still had ammo left in his 74, mind you, and gets the deag shot from a good 30 yards away there. Just an incredible player to watch play. And EG is going to come out storming as they have a chance to win this. We're in the tie round as they're going to put down Keith and Prank here, so it's going to be a 5v3. NTT playing in bottom B. Curious G and Skins both sitting around the L turn area as Deny and Wise Guy are going to put down, well, Wise Guy's going to put down his own teammate there. So the first kill of the round for Pandemic goes to Wise Guy as Nabor's going to fall. Curious G last one standing. Good game, ladies and gentlemen. That'll make things 13-11 in favor of EG. They have won their map, and now we're headed to the next one.
Yes, we are, ladies and gents. Very entertaining there. I thought we would go into overtime in that map. Pandemic was coming on strong there, but the strength of EG, their SMGs really did a nice job, and really the cover around the A bomb site was very key. Pandemic was a little slow coming out of their spawn, but again, that is all because of EG's nerd nades and really preventing them from Pandemic doing what they want to do. It wasn't really smooth for Pandemic. What we're usually seeing there, once again, a lot of fluidity from Pandemic really makes their motor run. But we just couldn't get a consistency there. But again, they kept it close, and they just couldn't quite get over that hump there, Eric.
Well, yeah, and to say that they didn't play well would be an understatement. As we've seen before, Pandemic tears through every other team in this game in North America, other than EG. So if you have to lose to anybody, the person you want to lose to is EG, as they're the best of the best right now in North America. But it's not over yet. This is a best-of-3 final here in the TGLP. And I want to take this time, as we have a little downtime here, to remind you guys that e-rev will be running the Road to Glory tournament, Anger. And it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. It's going to be $3,200, and it'll be 32 teams. We're going to pay out to the first 4 places. First place is going to take home $1,600 in an online tournament that's going to take about 4 weeks. So it's going to be a true best of the best, and we want to see everybody out there watching it. We're going to have multiple crews, so we can cast pretty much every match you guys want to see whenever you want to see it. And again, that's brought to you only by e-rev TV. We had some help from a lot of people around the community. Moores, Judefender, those guys are in here right now. TGL was nice enough to actually let us use their anti-cheat system, as far as we know anyway. We'll be using Bad Apple for the Road to Glory tournament, so big ups to them for letting us use that. And as people say, Anger, this should be good for COD4.
Yeah, we're hoping it turns out well. Again, the love and support from the community is really making this so far a success. And for the teams out there like an open or intermediate that we did not invite, that doesn't mean you can't play. What it means is that once we get the teams, a lot of teams have already prepaid already, so that's a good thing. So that's a positive sign. And once everybody is been locked up, we will definitely open up the rest of the slots to you, the intermediate and open team. So if you have what it takes, if you want to show your brass balls, definitely sign up to this tournament, because this is where the best of the best will play, no doubt about it, and you will only have it here at e-rev TV.
Absolutely, and we are getting the invited teams signed up right now, and we will have the open sign-ups, the public sign-ups, so to speak, once we get all the invited teams that want to play prepaid and signed up. Then we will open up the slots, which looks like probably about 9 to 12 slots will be open to the public. And I will let you guys know the night before we open up those slots. The first 9 to 12 teams to sign up will get in. And again, this isn't isn't just for money. This is for pride. This is the best of the best in North America from every league, from every stature of league, whether you're an open, IM, main, professional, whatever you guys are doing. If you think you can hang with the big dogs, come check out the Road to Glory tournament at e-rev, and it's going to be run real nice. We'll have anti-cheat. We're going to have specs in every match, so it's going to be run very, very clean, and hopefully it'll turn out to be just something that we can run probably every 2 to 3 months at e-rev and keep COD4 going, and hopefully move into the rest of the games, and hopefully we'll move into other games, maybe TF2, CS. We'll see what happens.
Alright, right now we're here on MP Crash, and this is Pandemic's map, so we're going to take a look at it as things have gotten underway here in the first round. So this is more of a feel round, at least on this map, even though both teams are pretty much warmed up as Keith gets the first nade kill there on Wombat. So little 5v4 action, and why don't you tell the people, in case they haven't seen this, they've been living on another freaking planet, tell them what they might expect here on MP Crash.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Carantan of COD 4. I play, but this is pretty much the most popular map in COD4, and you're going to see a lot of set nades going to back A, as well as counter nades going back towards the blue house. The A site is the target bomb site, but just like any other map, you set them up to make them fall. You go A 9 rounds and go B once, and you might come away with a round there. And it's actually, you know, it's pretty even-sided, I would say, but normally the defense comes out on top. But especially at this top tier, you're probably going to see a 6-6 half from somebody here. So EG is on the defensive right now, as they're going to show that as they are up now 4v3. And we'll be Curious G, Nabor, Prank going up against Wise Guy, NTT, Deny, and Rob Wheezy. And got some smoke going up here at back A. Deny puts down Nabor there. NTT playing by bottom sandbag. We'll see Curious G looking at the bomb right now, playing in the top lighthouse. And looks like NTT is going to get the Deeg shot there on Prank, puts him out of his misery. And NTT will fall to Curious G now, but he has 3 other members of EG to put down here. He's going to grab the bomb. And, oh, he's actually not going to grab the bomb. He's just going to run around a little bit and pull out his deagle and shoot somebody there. Doesn't get the kill, and now he's just wasting time. And this will be a busted round for Team Pandemic. They're feeling him out, and they'll see what happens here going into this next round.
Yeah, you know, Wansome, one of the things on this map, and right now, I don't care how gay it sounds, I have wood, ladies and gents, because Rob Wiz has the scope. So what that might mean is we might see Prank and Rob Wiz go 1v1, mono-y-mono with the scope. And if they do, that is going to be epic for you viewers, because, again, 2 of the top 5 scopes in North America, and right now Rob Wiz does have it in the outside of the B bomb site there, so he doesn't get any picks off the start. So Pandemic knows the deal. They're not going to get fooled on this one, but they're making a full frontal push here into the A bomb site, and we have Prank right now jumping over, going 1v1 against Wombat. Wombat taking out Keto in the process. Deny moving in. Prank takes him out with a 74U in the bottom A. So right now it's going to be a 3 against 4. The one-man advantage here going to EG, as right now Prank taking out Wombat. So that everything is all evened up here. We have Rob on top of sandbags here. We have NTT trying to move into bottom A, but Nabor right now, oh, what a shot, as Nabor was peeking right there by the fridge. It gets taken out by Rob. Curious jumps for cover there as Rob's trying to get a shot on him, but right now we have Curious. Rob right now making his way up now. NTT is in top A right, and Rob Wheezy there with the deagle, taking out Curious. 2-0. EG looking nasty in the early round here in the second map on MP Crash, Eric. So right now we're going to head on over, do some War Room, and let's go to Pandemic.
It's not there this round, it's spawn-based. Watch him push up, watch him push up! I saw him at columns, I think.
Yeah,
I see him at columns. I'm at columns right now.
I'm nading the fridge. I'm nading our own fridge. It's off.
God, give me a break. He's out front of shops in the Nook. He's SMGing now. I'm no longer...
Entity's large.
One's wide B.
Dumpster.
Stuck at the corner. Dead.
Another one there, dude. Another one there.
Alright,
Okay, we need to run.
Alright, we're back to live action here. Now it's 3-0 as EG is taking a commanding lead here early off. And this is the time, Wansome, I wish I had Grim in the channel, because he could really talk about the scopes if they start heating up, because, again, as him, one of the better snipers in North America. And there it is. Prank taking out Rob. There it is. I have wood, Eric. The first shots being fired between these 2 scopes. And great to see this, and this will be fun to cast, as those 2 guys will be going at. Nabor getting taken out by NTT. Curious now, taking out Wise Guy. So let's talk about the setup here. NTT in bottom light. We have Keith moving by AC, trying to make his way into bottom A. Curious now in the B connector, trying to see what happens there. Wombat in top bombs. Let's see, bomb site A. and NTT taking out Curious there. So Deny is rotated practically out of B now. He's going to try to see if he can make his way to A, but he's holding off a little bit. Skins with the bomb. He's making his way towards the B bomb site. So right now EG has that pretty much on lock. Keep taking out Wombat, but Skins going to have a tough task. Let's take a look at Skins here as he's making his way here, going 1v1, taking out NTT there. Great job. So Prank right now with the backup, and looks like Skins right now wants him. He's going to rotate all the way back, all the way around to A, and let's see what can happen here as Keith has the A bomb site unlocked. Very smart here. So Deny is the last man standing for EG. He's in mid right now. He's making his way over, and he's going up against he's going to go up against Prank. Will Prank pull something out of the hat? No, yes he does. Takes out Deny there, and the Pandemic will pick up the first round on this map, 3-1, and let's see if they can keep this momentum going here, Wansum.
Yes, indeed, and the play you just saw there by Pandemic, again, that's just the leadership there and the preparation they have. They already know where Deny plays, whether it's from a previous match or just watching this match, but they definitely haven't figured out. That's why they rotated to B almost immediately after they got the kill at B, or I'm sorry, at A, I'm sorry. So Skins is going to put down Deny there, so that'll be an early advantage to Pandemic here. And 4v5 NCT playing back by the green car. Wise Guy and Wombat both sitting back A. Nabor nades Wombat for his first kill of the match. And that'll make things a 5v3 right now. So let's take a look here at Prank as he's going to get put down by NTT. And Rob Weezy answers back into Keith. And we'll find the bomb here for you guys. And NTT puts down Skins, normally the bomb carry, but Nabor has picked it up. And it'll be a 2v3 right now. Nabor in bottom A. We'll have Wise Guy with his deagle out rushing towards the offensive spawn. NTT still playing back by that green car behind A. And Curious G is going to be in Blue House. So Rob Wiz is in bottom A. And Rob Wiz and Nabor were almost right next to each other. Nabor made his way out. And looks like he will try to head to the B bomb site, which when you know Rob Wiz plays A is probably a good idea. So he's going to make his way through the columns area right now. Wise Guy is going to make some noise. He's going to see Nabor. And Curious G is going to put down Wise Guy. And I do believe I saw somebody behind Curious G there. We'll have to see who that was. It was Rob Wiz playing in the bottom area. And he's going to peek him right there at the columns area. Gets a nice shot with a 74U. Now it's Nabor versus Rob Wiz and NTT. We'll find Nabor playing in the columns area. NTT going to jump over the dumpster here at the helicopter. We'll have Rob Wiz there as well, as Nabor is going to turn around the corner here, see if he can't get a kill. And he's going to have to book it to B right now, and he will make his way there as NTT has already rotated. This should be an easy kill for NTT here at the B bomb site, Anger, as we'll watch Nabor put the bomb down. Has to hold this one, as NTT is going to come out onto him with the deagle right now. Going to fire once, twice, misses. Nabor shooting out, and he's bleeding out pretty heavily here, but Rob Wiz flanks him there with a 74U. And that's just, again, good communication there by EG, coming around both sides, attacking from both sides, going to get the defuse here. And they're slowly running away with this one on the defensive side as this goes to 4-1.
Yeah, NTT put himself a little bit out there as his teammate rotated around, so kind of sacrificed himself for the team, and nonetheless he gets the fuse points there, so that always helped there for the score. And speaking of score, let's take a look at the e-rev scoreboard here. We have Prank going 4-4. We have Skins also going 4-4, and for EGP we have NTT going 9-2 and Rob going 6-3. What was going on, Watson?
Prank got another scope shot on Rob there, so it's kind of just like, sup, how you doing, every time they switch weapons for each other, as they are the perfect counter for each other, whether they're SMGing or scoping.
All right, right now we have Keith moving into bottom A, and NTT is in bottom light, so that seems to be his same spot there for EG there. Keith right now bleeding out a little bit, as Wombat right now has control of the top A bomb site. So Keith is trying to get a little nerdnade in there and doesn't quite do it. Wise Guy with a double kill. Wow, as he cleans things up, taking out the Born Prank. And right now Keith is the last man standing, but he gets taken out there by Deny. 5-1 as EG is really doing a great job on the defense. Let's see what Pandemic can do here. Again, this is going to be tough here. Let's take a look here. As looks like it's going to be Prank's going to. We'll take a look at Prank here, ladies and gents. As let's see if we can get a nice scope shot there. Nothing going. And again, you can get your shoutouts at pound e-rev on the Game Search Network. I have a ton of them. Don't worry, ladies and gents. I will get your shoutouts when we have a break in action or after it's all over. So don't worry, cuties. We'll get those over the air. So go ahead, Watson.
Alrighty, again, as I have not beat Anger in shoutouts since Nerveland #2, where he wasn't even present, so I guess that doesn't even count. But, you know, hopefully I'll get a couple more tonight, as it's going to be a 4v3 in favor of Pandemic here. And Keith is going to be up top here and playing on top of the AAA there. And NTT will be in the bottom playing back there by the car. Keith is going to spot him, put him down. and make his way back down to second floor. Curious G is moving into the bottom. The bomb will be right behind him. Rob Wiz is going to come around the corner here and take out Curious G, but he is flanked by Keith there. Great play there by Keith, and it's going to be a 3v1 right now, all up to Wise Guy. Let's find him, and he will be playing in front of the lighthouse area, headed towards columns, actually back A on top of the green car, and he has a task in front of him as he is going to jump up onto the concrete barrier there. Get a nice shot on Prank. You got to be kidding me. Impossible.
Wow.
As Wise Guy gets put down there, and be 5-2.
Oh yeah, little in-game chat there. Prank giving him his props as he was just selling across there as a nice jump shot. So I hope you're not lagging out too much there, Wansome. Right now, we're going to take a look at EG here as Wombat and Deny are just going to hold back here, wait for the nerd nades to get set, and they have. And looks like Rob, Wombat, and Deny will try to take control of the A bomb site. We have NTT covering mid and flank here. Keep taking out Rob once again, so with the 74 this time. So again, back and forth, they're flip-flopping weapons there. So right now we have Deny taking out Keith. So Curious, Nabor, and Prank going up against NTT, Deny, and Wombat. So right now we're going to look at Curious as he's in bottom light now, making his way on top of B. Let's see what he can do here. Again, we have Wombat below sandbags. We have Deny in the A dumpster. And Prank right now making his way also into the B bomb site, trying to give some cover. Nabor in blue house. Again, NTT at the, I mean, he's literally on top of the bomb site as we have Curious on top of B bomb site. So again, that's where everybody's at. Let's see what transpires as Nabor takes out Deny. Not a good position now as NTT and Wombat are one man short here, and Prank making his way into the mid area, and NTT has not moved. Oh, actually he has moved here, wants him away from that bomb site, so he's trying to move away, and it looks like Pandemic has made a full committal to the B bomb site here as time is against him a little bit here. 20 seconds here to work with for Pandemic. Let's see what they can do, wants him.
Curious G is going to tag up NTT there, but not get the kill. NTT gets the other kill on Prank. Now it's all up to Nabor. He's out of time. Takes down NTT. He's going to have to rush to the bomb and plant here as Wombat is going to be playing back at the red car, and he is going to be rushed now. Nabor is off the plant. He has to get the kill here, and he's going to, yes, he will get the kill. What a play by Nabor. Ladies and gentlemen, he is on top of his game. Takes the gamble there. It's going to be 3-5 now, and Nabor, he's playing fantastic in both of these maps for his team. He wants to beat EG, and he wants to perform well in Europe, so well on their way here as he gets another clutch round there.
Yeah, Nabor is very key in this map, and especially last map, and he's going to have to step it up. He's going to need some support here from the rest of the teammates to pick up their game a little bit. Nabor is leading the way as the leader for Pandemic, as he should. So let's see what he can do here in the coming rounds. But right now we're going to take a look at Keith. As Prank and Keith looks like they're going to try to make their way into the B bomb site, but Prank right now with the scope hanging out by the broken down wall. Let's see what he can do here, possibly get some peek shots. Curious right now is in B alley connector, and he's actually rotating back to spawn, but he's got some support here from Skins. Rob Wiz has come out of the light here and making his way into the smoke, possibly get some cover here. Let's see what he can do in mid, and right now we have Keith in bottom A. So right now Pandemic is looking really nice here as they're going to try to get control of both bomb sites. Deny though taking out Keith with his 74. So Deny, NTT, and Rob Wiz right now going up against Prank and Curious and Skins. And the way Pandemic is moving, Wansome, you wouldn't think that they would be even right now, 3v3 in manpower, but they are. But they are moving around this map pretty fluid. So let's see if that will help them in the later rounds.
Well, not going to help him there as Rob Wiz gets 2 kills. Curious G and Skins both fall victim to the man that is Rob Wiz. NTT just playing dominant for his team right now at 14-4. Going to finish that round up to take it to 6-3. And if you're Pandemic right now, you need at least 2 more if you want to walk away on defense without having a whole lot to worry about. You don't have to play balls to the walls. You don't have to play the best game of your life. But then again, whenever you play EG, you just might. So let's take a look at what EG is going to do this round on defense. They will have a pusher and Deny. Wise Guy is going to get the kill on Curious G early with the SMG. Wombat and Deny are going to be playing the A house. We'll find out where Pandemic is going for you guys. They are sitting in spawn, which is not that uncommon for them, as they are a very slow push team. Keith is going to be moving his way into the bottom A house. He is spotted there by Deny, I believe, or Wombat, I'm sorry, who is playing back out on the stairs. Rob Wiz on top of the sandbag roof, and he's just waiting for somebody to show their face and take him down with that scope. Deny on second floor A. Skins playing on the crash side. Deny going to put down Keith there as he goes up alone, and now Prank going to rotate back, try to get the kill into the A house. And I tell you again, Rob Wiz is just waiting right now as he's going to fire into mid. Deny puts down Skin. Rob Wiz puts down Prank. That looked like an op shot. He scoped out so fast as Wombat puts down the Boar. And that's going to be a team ace from EG to take this 7-3. And Pandemic needs to wake up a little bit here. This one could be over in 2 maps.
Yeah, right now we're going to take a look at the e-rev scoreboard. NTT going 14-4. We have Rob Wiz going 11-5 for Pandemic. We have Keith going 8-8, and the Boar now going 4-8. So Pandemic in a hole here, really needs to pick it up as a team big time. They want to stay alive here. Again, this is the critical map for them. EG, wow. Even though they probably would want to put this away, they could be a little bit more relaxed here. Again, the pressure's all on Pandemic here, Wansum.
Yeah, absolutely. And now the pressure is all on Prank, but he's going to fall to the deagle of Rob Wiz, and it's 8-3. And let's see what Pandemic does. Maybe let's do some War Room this last round of their offensive side. Let's go to Pandemic's War Room and see if they can't pull out a win here on this round.
I'm spotting shops like Cavs around. I'm taking them wrong.
He's rushing B, dude.
Watch that then. Careful.
Dead. He might be Raptor or behind the truck.
Wood, one's wood. Look at that timing all day.
Name dumpster.
Top shots or something.
Grenade.
Roof.
Alright, we'll come back from another team ace from Team EG here. And 9-3 Anger going into half, and that's a very, very dominant half by EG. Pandemic normally walks away with more than that on the offensive side. I've scrimmed them on this map, and they are not so fun to scrim on this map. And that just shows you how good EG is.
All right, here we're just waiting for things to get started. Again, this is the halftime moment. And for you out there in IRC, now this is a question for you guys, especially there's some pretty top players in there, and just in general, a lot of players from COD4 and IRC. But the question to you guys is this: do you think that EG is in Pandemic's head? Because right now, EG again coming off the defensive side, looking very, very strong, and the pressure is all on Pandemic. Do you think EG is in their head now? Because if they come out 2-0 here, 2 maps to 0, you would have to think they would have to be. And once, I'm not sure if you lagged out or if you're still there, bro.
Yeah, I'm here. As long as you guys.
I'm still here. Yeah. Would you think that the you know, EG's probably in their head a little bit here, playing a little bit in the back of their mind?
You know, right now, if I was Pandemic, I would be wondering why all the preparation isn't paying off when you're playing a team like this. You know, they've fallen to EG numerous times, and they're a great team. Pandemic is a phenomenal team, and it would just appear that EG has their number. So I wouldn't say they're in their head because of this match, but more so of matches in the past. And, you know, looks to be history maybe repeating itself here with EG walking out on top.
Yeah, it's just a little things that make you go, So right now we're going to take a look at Pandemic here, as we're going to have Nabor on top of Sandbags, Prank taking control or looking in the mid. We have Keith trying to move into the A bomb site, and it looks like Keith gets taken out by Deny with the nerd nade. Curious right now trying to make his way in to bottom A, but smoke being deployed. Nice cover here as EG has control of the A bomb site, and that is Rob Wiz. So that is a gun you do not want to mess with, as Curious takes out Deny. Back and forth here in the A site. A lot of action. Curious taking out Wombat, as right now it's going to be a little 3v4. The one-man advantage going to Pandemic here, as Prank right now in the by the A dumpster trying to get into the area. NTT right now going 1v1. Prank takes him out there with the AK, as Curious right now is just chilling on wood stairs. Let's see what Curious can do here, as he's just taking a look in the window. Rob Wiz better not take. Oh, he looked. No, he didn't quite kill him there. Rob Wiz going 1v1 with Curious. Curious had the advantage there as he was waiting for Rob Wiz to come down, but just didn't quite get the kill. So Curious bleeding out a little bit, and Wise Guy with a nice backup from across the map, or actually by the A dumpsters there, takes him out. So it's going to be Rob Wiz, Wise Guy going up and get on. Prank is taken out by Rob Wiz. Rob Wiz bleeding out, but he's going to try to get the plant down here. 27 seconds working against him, but that's more than enough time here, Wansum, as Rob Wiz does get the plant down. Wise Guy gets the kill there. So let's see if Skins can pick it up here. He's bleeding out right now at the pillars here in mid-area. Let's see if Skins is going to work. He's going to have to do some work as he's trying to get some peeks here. Rob Wiz trying to get some shots into him. So back and forth here from top A into the mid-pillars as Wise Guy right now rotating possibly to try to take out Skins. And he does. Nice job from Wise Guy there with the 74. So 10-3. Very, very convincing right now, Wansum. And this is playing really, really big here. And, I mean, is it safe to say that EG is going to win this? Can Pandemic come back from a big, big deficit like this? This is huge.
If any team can come back against EG, it's Pandemic. But right now, I think EG, like you said, they're just rolling right now. They're not even thinking. They're just running through, killing, nading. Everything is falling in place for them. As we'll take a look here at the defense here from Pandemic. We'll have Prank playing a green card. Curious G going to bottom. Rob Wiz is crossed. And Curious G going to get the hell out of his way as Curious G, or I'm sorry, Rob Wiz is going to peek the corner. And Curious G getting lit up here as Rob Wiz takes him out through the wall there. Deny falls to NTT. So a team kill there from EG. Second one we've seen tonight. But advantage still falls to EG here as Prank is going to move into the bottom of A. Peek the corner here. Takes down NTT. Wombat has planted. And we'll have some smoke up here. Wombat is still in the second floor of A. We'll have Wise Guy playing all the way back in spawn. Nabor looking for the roof, looking for somebody to shoot at here as Prank puts down Wombat. And he's going to fire on the roof here as Rob Wiz is up there. Rob Wiz going to put some fire down here on Nabor. Wow. I don't know how Nabor is alive. Wise Guy finishes the job there. So Wise Guy has the middle covered. Rob Wiz is up top, and he is going to be a whole lot of problem for these two guys trying to defuse here. Skins is going to fake it, come around the corner, and Wise Guy puts down Prank. And now Rob Wiz, all he has to do is sit and wait here as Skins is going to try and defuse. Rob Wiz hops down. He is hurt, but he's going to get put down by Wise Guy all the way from helicopter. And it's 11-3, and EG is just rolling right now.
Look, we know Rob Wiz is lighting up the board, but right now Wise Guy is just a menace right now. I mean, he is all over the map. He's giving great backup from across the map, also from the crash site itself. He is just all over, and Pandemic has no answer for him whatsoever on this map. And to me, besides Rob Wiz, that is key. So right now, Wise Guy is just being nasty towards Pandemic here, Watson.
And speaking of the devil, those two players you were just talking about are down as NTT puts down Skins. But Wise Guy and Rob Wiz are down. That's going to hurt him a little bit here as Keith is playing on the back A stairs. NTT is going to get put down there by Curious G. Nabor playing in the arches area right now. We'll take a look here at Deny playing in bottom blue. He's going to toss a flash. He's bleeding out. Wombat is right next to him, headed into this A house. And they're going to fire on somebody in bottom A. I'm not sure who that is. Wombat trying to wall him. And Keith will get the kill on Deny there. Wombat is still out back. Prank is going to put him down. And it looks like Pandemic will walk away with a round here. They got a little bit of life left in them. It's 11-4, but that's a hell of a comeback. And, you know, they need to win at least 9 straight to win, let alone they need 8 to tie if EG gets another round here.
Yeah, Pandemic's on the respirator right now, and they're just hanging by a thread. Let's go to Pandemic's roll room and let's listen in.
I'm dead, Chops. I don't know where he was. I was running away. Top blue. Ammo spot. Chopper.
They're in tag. Alright, I was right on him, whatever. That's sand.
Oh, is that your flash? I'm blind. One rushing
I
fire.
my flash now.
Next to you.
All right, back to action here. 12-4 here, and this is probably the final round. One thing that I have to look at, and I hate to do this because, again, but it is what it is, and I have to point this out. As I'm looking at the Pandemic scores, we have Prank at 13-14, we have Keith at 10-13, and then you have Nabor at 5-13, Curious at 8-15, and Skins at 4-15. And that is very key there. Those three members, Nabor, Curious, and Skins, in the latter part of this map have really not done too much, obviously, and they really need to pick it up, and that's very odd because usually you don't see those type of players with those type of scores. But again, you have to give a lot of credit, of course, to EG for putting them in that position. Again, Rob Wiz and Wise Guy have really done a nice job of just really circling the wagons and really giving problems at the A bomb site.
Yeah, and this could be game, set, and match here as the bomb is planted by EG, and again, you know, I would say that the blame doesn't fall on Pandemic, but the props go to EG in this case. So Curious G,
awesome.
Last one left standing, 30 seconds left on the clock here, and he's going to get put down by Deny, and that's going to end it. Good game, ladies and gentlemen. EG are your champions of TGLP.
Yep, there it is there, 13-4, and a very, very convincing win. 2 maps to 0. And really, I mean, EG just came out, and especially in the second map, and just laid the lumber to Pandemic. And that was very surprising because I thought for sure, and a lot of you out there also thought the same, that this would go to a third map. And I'm just very surprised. And again, props to EG, and this is why they are the #1 team. No doubt. I mean, just no doubt. #1 team in North America. Evil Geniuses are, and this shows why.
Yeah, it's no longer disputable. EG is on top of North America. They're headed to Europe alongside Pandemic, and I hope to see both teams perform very well over there, get a little more respect for North America. And hopefully, we'll see both teams go far, if not one of them win it. So both teams very fun to watch on land, both teams better on land, but EG the better of the both right now.
Well, if you had to pick the Iron Man or the God of the match of this match, who would you pick, Watson? Because there are a couple people. I mean, you could give it to the whole team, I mean, for Evil Geniuses, but at least for me, Rob Wiz and Wise Guy, for me, were the ones that stood out because especially in that second map, Wise Guy was just all over. Even though Rob Wiz had control of the A bomb site, Wise Guy again just such good backup, especially in those later rounds when you thought Pandemic was going to get some momentum. They just couldn't do it because Wise Guy was just all over him. And really, I would have to give it to the whole team. I know that's kind of a cop-out, but again, those two players stood out in my mind, but overall, they were just menacing, and they're just ruthless. And again, Europe, you're going to have to watch out, especially even though in a losing cause for Pandemic, they're still good. And you can't sleep on them. So that would be my pick, just overall EG, but Rob Wiz and Wise Guy would get the gold star from Anger. Eric, who would you pick on this?
Well, you can never deny Rob Wiz pretty much anything as far as it goes, God of the match. But tonight, Rob Wiz performed like Rob Wiz does, but he was not as outstanding as he has been in the past. But to me, the players that stood out tonight were Wise Guy and NTT. I feel Wise Guy would probably be my pick for God of the match. NTT twitching all over the place, but he was definitely doing a lot of work for them on backlot. In the beginning of Crash, he was actually on top of the leaderboard. So those would be my two votes, but I guess between the two of us, we'd have to pick Wise Guy since we both mentioned him. So I would call him God of the match. He's played very, very well against Pandemic tonight.
Yeah, and right now the IRC is just blowing up here. I'm going to start with some shout-outs here, and then we'll go right back to you, Watson, because we got to get these out because I know some of our video guys have to get some sleep, and I got to get my chubby butt to the gym and work on my abs. So right now, I'm going to start right now. First off, with Buddha Tribe from Spade. Well, he's just asking for the link, no problem there, and I'll go to the next. We have one here from Elic from 50 Cal. Shout out to Limitless. I missed you. We have one here from Animus. Shout out to Ninja for loving penis, and shout out Hawkeye can see tiny penises with his big eyes. Wow, I guess someone loves penis. Anyway, we have one here from Gun Paladin. Can you talk about the pickup of Muse by Pandemic? We were going to talk about that, but we got kind of started late here. But again, if you don't know, Pandemic did pick up Muse, and I'm not sure, Eric, if you have some extra information on that, why they picked him up. I know possibly, Pandemic's going to Europe, of course, and possibly Muse could be on land here with the leagues here. I'm not sure. Eric, why don't you explain a little bit?
They'll, from what I understand, and again, don't quote me on this, as EG and Pandemic will be in North America, or I'm sorry, in Europe, the online leagues in North America will still be running, and I think Pandemic is trying to put together an online team while they are in Europe, because I believe SIVO will be started by then. So I think that's what's going on there, and all the props to Muse. He's a great guy. He's shoutcasted with e-rev, a lot at the first nerve and once or twice at the second nerve. And pretty good player, a great player. So, props to him for making it with a great team.
All right, we have one here from Uzi. Can't forget about Boo as a scope. Those are some sick commercials. Y'all should roll out the deer cow Skippy a Fix video sometime. All right, Uzi. We have one here from AFG34. Hey, do you know what's... Let's see. Okay, we have one here from Vortex from Elevated. Shout out to my team, Elevated Gaming, the most multicultural team with an Asian, black guy, a fat kid, a Mexican, and a cow band player. Okay. We have one here from Digital Mind Axer. Can you shoutcast this for me? Tell Shogun thanks for fighting for us, and that he's fighting with many brave soldiers, including my dad. Come home safe, man, and good luck in this match. And that is from Axer. And that, again, everybody in the service. I like to, especially for myself, I hope all the soldiers get back safe. Again, Shogun, one of our casters here, is taking some time off, of course, going overseas to fight in Iraq. So if you guys know him or in IRC, he's probably in IRC, e-rev Shogun, give him some love, man, because again, going over there, overseas, fighting for our freedom and fighting for the country, you got to show him some love. And again, like I told you, as a former military man myself, much respect to him. I kind of know what he's going through. So again, much love. Give him a shout out because again, not everybody does it, and it's a freaking tough job, Lonesome. All right, here we have one from let's see, Fillmore, Sergeant Fillmore from Omega. Did you know that Prank eats 3 ice cream sandwiches before every match? All right, and I'm just blowing up here. Go ahead, Eric, as you probably have some too. Go ahead, bro.
I definitely got a few here, a little more than normal. I have one here from Our Talent Advancedy. Says, shout out to Crazy Dog, you're a Terrabad at Zombie Mod. You guys can check that out. Madcast Zombie server is a lot of fun, so check that out. One here from Retired, who says EG will be owned tonight. Evidently not. One here from 50 Cal Sieco says, all the 50 caliber gaming team, shout out to all the CVP teams, and shout out to my sexy friends from Quebec province. And one here from Iceman, shout out to TF for the 44 bomb in this week's Cal match for Unicity. One from Influx Johnny, shout out to you, want some? I still want to make you silky smooth, oh yeah. And one from RP, shout out to Resolve, I want you in my bed, naked on me, you can come too, Eric, I won't forget you, thanks RP. Personal shout out for me for Boo is impossible. But other than that, before we get on to triple 20 shoutouts, which I know he has like 70, if Moores is still in the channel, why don't you give us a little shout from TGL and tell us what's going on with the mini leagues you guys are running.
Alright, so as we wait for our website to get completed, which will be around end of August, early September, we're going to be running the mini leagues, which will be in Battlefield 2, Call of Duty 4, CS Source, Quake Wars, Frontlines, Team Fortress 2. And for Call of Duty 4, we're going to be running the 5v5 Hardcore and the 5v5 Pro mod, which everybody wants to see. We won't be having like playoffs or any winner. This is just for fun, let the time go by while we wait for our new website to get up. But we will have prizes, which we will always have. A lot of server giveaways. MyS will be giving us a lot of servers to give. And they're going to be for 3 months. Other than that, August 10th is when it starts up. We'll have the real sets done in no time.
Alrighty, appreciate that. And let's see, Trip, you want to get some shoutouts on the air, man?
Yeah, dude, I have about 60 little PM things. It looks like it's Christmas. It's almost as much as we had at Nerve, Eric. Right now, I got a shout out from Sergeant Fillmore. He's saying, I love ice cream cake. Who doesn't, obviously? I got one from Animus in New. He's saying, shout out Hawkeye. Can see tiny penises with his big eyes. A lot of love for the COD4 community and penis, I guess. It goes back and forth, I guess. One from Wham Bam, he's saying shout out to Ice Cold Beyond for 7-0 and hopefully to be 8-0 on Sunday night, and much love to e-rev. One from Ninja from Animus, he's saying shout out to Annex in you for being the gayest raging homosexual in the COD4 community. Here we go again with COD4 and its sexuality. Genocide Hero, he's saying shout out to Genocide Furs for being my favorite sexy mexi. Shout out from Border Patrol, he's saying big shout out to C4 Border Patrol. I'm kind of blowing up right here. I'm going to try and click and try and keep up. One from Reap, he's saying I got a shout out for you. I want to tell Border Patrol and Long Wolf that I love them long time. I got another shout out here from Cupcake. He's saying I'd like to send a shout out to Quickstick. I'm going to guess on that one. Correct me if I'm wrong, dude. It says for being a crybaby whiner. I got another shout out here from Uzi. He's saying shout out, make sure everyone gets their USB heated gaming gloves made of wool with finger use for the upcoming cold winter, only at www.xoxide.com. I have to say, best gloves a gamer can get. Uzi out. I got another shout out here from Sneak. He's saying, yo, send a shout out to High Fate, Rusky, and Shroom S3 Calo champs. Another shout out here from Oasis13. He's saying, yo, I'd like to make a shout out. This is Oasis Mooses. You're gay, but thanks for giving me your video card. I love you. Another shout out here from AFG34. He's saying, hey, this isn't a shout out, but I need help playing the cast. Well, hopefully you got that fixed out. And he says, go EG, go Canada. So a little Canadian love going out there right from AFG34. Another shout out here from EXO. Oh man, you COD4 guys with names. Sildzar, I'm going to guess right there. He says, shout out to Hacks for the win. Penguin and the Exorcist team, they're going big this season. Fluke's got a shout out right here. My man Fluke, he's saying, I want to give a shout out to Trip 20 and his goatee. Yeah, I guess so. My goatee's that epic. Shout out here from Lotus from the Final Stand. He's saying, shout out to my boys at the Final Stand. That's a big shout out to Lotus. He's been spamming me the entire match, making sure his shout out gets read on air. So there you go, Lotus. And a couple last shout outs right here. I just got flooded with them. Died is saying one. He's saying shout out to everyone. EG and Pandemic. God, this is ridiculous. They just keep coming. Shout out to EG and Pandemic for playing each other yet again in another finals match. Everyone should just uninstall and watch these teams play over and over. And the last one, yes, I finally got through all of these shout outs. It's from Canuck Dizzle. He's saying, I'm just shouting out for shout out's sake. That's all I got for shout outs, and wow, that was a lot.
Okay, get a drink of water, Trip, because I know you have a crap load. My thing looks like, I feel like I'm in a freaking red light district in Germany because this thing is just lit up red here. I have to tell you, I cannot believe who I just got a shout out from, but it is from Placebo. Shout out to Anger for being an e-rev pimp. And Placebo, get your ass in vent, please, or hit us up. We'll give you the info because we need you back on here because I need to listen to your gay ass. All right. I have a few more shout-outs. I'm not going to go over all of them, and I apologize, ladies and gents, but my thing is just lit up, and I can't get to all of them because Limac has to get some sleep along with Mayday. But I will go with this, a real couple. We have one here from Pyro from Main Gear. Does your shaft not hurt? You get wood a lot. Viagra, good game. I have one here from, let's see, from Tang here, from Clutch. Shout out to Snake from Clutch Impact for that hand job earlier. Thanks, babe. Wow. Sneak, you sent a shout out to iFate, Rusky, and Shroom, S3, Cal O Champs. Love you gays. And that's all I'm going to give right now. Go ahead, Wansome, if you have a couple more, because we got to send, put this cast away.
I got one more. No, I'm all done. I don't have anything.
Okay, go ahead, Trip.
Other than that.
All right, I got a shout out here. He's making sure he gets it. Making sure he gets it on air. He's been spamming me for it. He's saying, "Can I get a shout out to my bro Jarrett Champ B? He just qualified for the National Hot Dog and Pizza Roll Eating Contest. So we got a competitive eater watching e-rev TV. So +1 for us. That's all I got for IRC, guys.
Wow, if you could stuff hot dogs down your, well, I won't get into that. It's just freaking sick.
That's hot.
Yeah, that's hard to do. I couldn't do it. So Chestnut and Kobayashi, you guys are sick. But anyway. That is all we have, and really just a quick recap of this match. Really, EG just came out, and really you could tell they wanted it more. They really put Pandemic on their heels, especially in that second map. It really didn't look like the same Pandemic that we were used to seeing early off in the COD4 when it first started. And really, I hate to say that. It sounds like EG might be in their head, but now you would have to think they would be. Does Pandemic have to make any changes, or really, what do you think they have to do, Wansome, in your opinion?
Honestly, I don't think that there's a change to be made that would help Pandemic. It's a matter of, I don't think there's a player out there right now that would push Pandemic over the edge. I don't think it's a roster change. I don't think it's a practice change. I think it's just EG is that good. It's a matter of chemistry that they have, and Pandemic also has that same chemistry. But right now, they're just not playing at the same level as EG, but they're playing far above anybody else in North America. Those two teams are, it's ridiculous how much better they are than a lot of the better teams in North America. Nobody's touched them. And for any team that doubts that, why haven't you guys been in the finals against these guys then? So, I mean, that's all I got to say about that. But, again, I don't think it's a roster change. There isn't a player out there right now that I think would push Pandemic over the edge. And, it's just a matter of time until something happens or the right guy comes along, or maybe a change in the game, maybe pro mod. We never know. Something could change things dramatically.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes coming up, and again, of course, our tournament coming up, and we have, now it's supposed to be this Sunday, but I might change it to the following Sunday. We're going to have an exhibition match. Veritas from Europe, a pro team over there, up-and-coming team, is going to be taking on Focal, best of 2 maps, just an exhibition match. So, of course, we're going to show a little bit of what Europe has, and, of course, North America. I'd like to say thanks to both teams for giving us the opportunity to get this going. So it's on the schedule for this Sunday, but we might change it for the following. So stay tuned for that. Check our schedule. As you can see, Veritas from Europe going up against Focal here in North America. So again, to all you people, we appreciate you stopping on by in IRC and watching the cast here. We hope we made it entertaining for you, and hopefully that's why you guys keep on coming back. Again, for myself, Anger, Wansome, Triple 20, and the rest, and of course Mayday and Limerick, and the rest of the e-rev staff, we'd like to say thanks, and of course the TGL and Moore's really giving us the love and support for this league, and again, we'll be looking forward to casting Season 2 for TGL. So until next time, until this coming weekend, I'd like to say good night, and again, thanks to everybody as EG beats Pandemic 2 maps to 0 here in the TGLP Finals. So until then, adios.
e-rev applied directly to the forehead. e-rev applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head related injuries. View at your own risk.